Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. What you see here is a new shipment of books from Zakaria Books. Let's check out what, alhamdulillah, I was able to purchase. I just cut the box open, so I have not actually seen what the books are inside. Alright, so starting off with Sabilu Sadad, Sharhul Lum'at al-I'tiqad. So the Sharih, the commentator, he is a Hanbali Shaykh doing the commentary on a very famous book in Hanbali I'tiqad, Hanbali Aqidah, written by the very famous Ibn Qudama al-Hanbali, one of the greatest scholars of the Hanbali madhab. So this book is a commentary of his very famous text in Aqidah, very beautifully laid out. Of course, this is going to be the text of Lum'atul I'tiqad. On the bottom is going to be the commentary. So eager to check this book out. I've really been trying to get this book. It gets sold out very often. Alhamdulillah, they had it in stock, so I couldn't wait too long. التوسل بالصالحين بين المجيزين والمانعين دراسة مقارنة. It says مقارنة. By Sheikh Abdul Fattah al-Yafi'i. Very interesting topic, of course, hotly debated. Decided that I want to understand fully the proofs for both sides. شرح الرسالة العضودية في علم الوضع. علم الوضع, basically the coining words, etc. The the power of words, how that works, attaching a word to a particular meaning, etc. By, of course, very famous mutakallim Imam Al-Adududdin. Then we have here Al-Mahabbat wal-Shawq wal-Uns wal-Rida of Imam Al-Ghazali. I actually didn't know that Imam Al-Ghazali wrote this book. I saw it on the website and I was like, okay, Imam Al-Ghazali writing about Mahabba, about Shawq, of course, Tasawwuf related. So eager to check this out, After that, Al-Kibrit wal-Ahmar fi Bayani Ulumi Shaykh al-Akbar, written by the great Sufi and Shaykh Abdul Wahhab al-Sha'rani, summarizing the works of Ibn Arabi in his Al-Futuhat al-Makkiyah. Al-Hidayah fi al-Hikmah, the very famous matan by Athiruddin al-Abhari. Book on Mantiq al-Shamsiyya, very famous book on Mantiq. I didn't have the matan, so went ahead and purchased it. This is actually the commentary of Imam at-Taftazani. Ismatul Anbiya by Imam Fakhruddin Razi. So the aqli aspects and the different i'tiradat, shubuhat, jawabat on Ismatul Anbiya, very important aspect of our faith. Basically, the Ismatul Anbiya is the infallibility of prophets and how they are free from sin, and how, what are the proofs for that, supporting that view, etc. التذهيب في شرح التهذيب. التذهيب في شرح التهذيب. You have to be careful. You see the dal, then the ha, then the dal. This is a commentary on Tahdhib al-Mantiq of Imam al-Taftazani, and it has various different, says there's ta'liqat, meaning hashiyas, footnotes by these three great scholars. So again, more mantiq, etc. Looks good inside. بحث في مسألة نسبة الكذب إلى الله سبحانه وتعالى. Very hotly debated topic amongst Deobandi and other scholars such as Barelwiya, etc. This, if I'm not mistaken, it's about, can lies be attributed to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or not? That whole discussion, inshallah. I'm not saying what anyone's view is in this regard, but this is the masala written by the very famous great mutakallim of our era, Dr. Sa'id Fuda. printed of course by Aslain, which focuses on أصول الفقه and علم الكلام. الأسس العقلية لمنهج نقد المحدثين of الدكتور شريف حاتم العوني, a very famous contemporary scholar in Hadith and other aspects. What interested me about this book is he not only talks about, the usul al-hadith, the principles of hadith, but what are the aqli aspects? What are the rational aspects in how the muhaddithin put together the usuls? So, that's rarely discussed actually. It is discussed in books here and there, but I'm sure he's done a lot of ijtihad and gone into it. So anyway, very important work, I think, and something that any student of hadith can really benefit from. Not really, it's a little bit original and something that is added onto the field in our time. Tad'im al-Mantiq of Sheikh Sa'id Fuda, proving or it's basically a discussion between those who say that Mantiq is, they have some issue with Mantiq, such as Imams Ibn Taymiyyah, Ibn al-Salah, As-Suyuti, etc., and some of their objections to the field of Mantiq and logic and the answers to them. Okay, this is a big book, 2 volumes in Hadith. مسالك أهل العلم الحديث في إعلال الأحاديث جمعا ودراسة. So this is a work, I'm sure it's like a thesis for doctora, etc., of these great muhaddithin that you hear, Ali ibn al-Madini, Ahmad ibn Hanbal, Imam al-Bukhari, so on and so forth, Daraqutni. How did they do i'lal of a hadith? I'lal is to find the illah, find the hidden defect in a hadith. Every great scholar has their own methodology. Very few are capable of doing it. So it's a study on how they do that and how the usul al-hadith is built on that. العقيدة الإسلامية ركانها حقائقها مفسداتها. So Islamic beliefs, the pillars of them, the realities behind them, what breaks a person's Iman, like the nullifiers of Iman. Dr. Mustafa Sa'id al-Khin and others. This is it's simple, yet it goes into a lot. It does go into a lot here. As you can see, it's not so simple. How could you make a book so thick if it's so simple? But put in a simple way, it's not like advanced. Ilm al-Kalam, I actually bought it so that I would know how to present certain aspects of Aqidah better, inshallah. The rest here is Irqat al-Mafatih. So let's see, where is volume 1? I see, well, it doesn't matter. I'll show you. This is Imam Mullah al-Qari's commentary on Mishkat al-Masabih. Mishkat al-Masabih, of course, extremely famous book of hadith based off of Masabih al-Sunnah. Imam Khatib al-Tabrizi, he has added on to it. Mishkat al-Masabih, for any Dars Nizami student, it's something that does not have to be explained. Really, really famous book of hadith, what is studied before the final year, usually before Bukhari, Muslim, etc. So this is a commentary on that book, and I believe it's 11 volumes. And alhamdulillah, got the cream paper. I was afraid the paper wouldn't be cream. And then it's mulawan, meaning it has a redness to it too. So that's a double benefit. So if the books are put together, they of course make an image, but I'm not going to pull all of the books out right now. Inshallah later I can show you that. So extremely great book. I've always wanted to read it cover to cover. Maybe one day I'll be able to do so, but just having the book allows you to do that one day, inshallah. So that is basically the books that I purchased so far, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give me tawfiq to at least utilize them in some research, or it may eventually go to someone who uses them, inshallah. And if not, then it's a tazyinul maktab, inshallah, beautification of the library. Not all books are always read cover to cover, but they do add I feel like a spiritual benefit of having all these books around me. These are great scholars of Islam, having their books just around me. I would show you the library right now. It's just kind of a mess. So maybe another time, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.